That's okay. We're here, right? We showed up and that's what matters. Okay. Thank you all. So did you guys mess out? I've heard anything, hey? Okay. Make your way onto your back. Make your way into a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. And just receive the breath. With no effort of your own, you're just receiving the breath as it comes in, and then you release. I really love thinking about that word as we breathe in, thinking about receiving it, because then it's almost like we can see the breath, view the breath as a gift. We receive this gift of breath. And we'll start to take that deep into the belly as we fill it up on the inhale. Pause at the top. See if you can take in a little bit more air. And then release it all out your mouth. Okay, take a couple more full breaths like that. And as you get to the top of your breath, pausing, maybe taking in a little more, and then releasing. When you're ready, just come back to your natural breath. Practicing just keeping your attention on the rise and fall of your belly and chest. Following it all the way through, in through your nostrils, through the body, and then all the way back out. Each cycle receiving and then releasing. Now expand your awareness to the rest of your body. Just noticing where you're at today. Noticing if you're holding on to tension from earlier in your day. Seeing if you can just breathe and let go for right now. And sometimes we have to let go 5, 10, 30 times within the hour. That's okay. We keep practicing just letting go. It's a practice. As the thoughts sneak in, as they surely will, and there'll be moments when we'll get caught up and taken away in them. But be curious if there can be moments where you can become aware of those thoughts, as though you were observing them. You can question whether or not these thoughts serve you in this moment. Because when we practice long enough, we can start to choose if we want to keep these thoughts or if we want to start to change them. Beliefs about ourselves and about the world around us are just thoughts that we keep thinking over and over and over again. Some beliefs we want to hold on to, and some beliefs We grow and we realize that maybe they don't serve us anymore. And often we don't even question that. We just keep thinking those same thoughts, and therefore believing the same things. But we have the power to change that. And it starts with just becoming aware, paying attention. We find that in stillness. Because we can never get enough gratitude, in my opinion. Gratitude will be our intention for our practice. Gratitude particularly towards the bodies that carry us through each day. We put up with so much. We put our bodies through so much. We have expectations for them that often they don't meet. And rarely do we hold our bodies in love and compassion and gratitude for all they do for us. So today, let our intention together be, I am grateful for my body and all it does for me. Okay, and if you want to reword that in whatever fashion sounds good to you, do so. And then repeat it. And as you repeat it in your mind, feel the gratitude. Gratitude goes beyond just the words, goes into how we feel. Okay, whether you are seated or lying down, start to roll or turn your head from side to side, looking over the right shoulder and then the left. Just take your time going back and forth. And when you've found the balance between both sides, come back through center. We're going to slowly start to reach the arms up overhead or behind you. Interlace the fingers here. Flip the palms away from you. Okay, you can kind of reach from the left to the right. Again, go back and forth a couple times. Okay, and then just take your arms back down by your side. If you're in a seated position, I would invite you to join on the back as we just draw the knees in towards the belly. Rock gently from side to side a few times. Okay, then from here, we're going to take the palms out to the sides in the shape of a T. We're going to come into a gentle twist. Let the knees drop down to the left. Okay, and if this feels too deep for you, you can place some blankets or cushions beneath that left knee and just hold here. Okay, taking some nice deep breaths. you'd like to take it a little deeper, you can start to extend that right leg out to the side. Maybe take that left hand onto the thigh, the hip, or the knee. Okay, bend both knees. We're going to use the core to bring the knees back up through center. We're going to pause here, do a little rocking. Then we're going to make some circles with the knees here. No rush. Switching direction. Okay, come back through center. Give your knees one more little squeeze. Then we'll take the arms out to the side. Come into a gentle twist towards the right. And again, feel free to use some supports. If it's too much, just let gravity take. Okay, if you'd like to start to straighten out that left leg out to the side, taking your right hand to the hip, the thigh, or the knee. This might deepen the stretch if you're in need of that.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away, both under influence. We had divine scent to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade to call for hands of above to lean on. Wouldn't be good enough for me, no.
Okay, as you release, bend both knees, and again, come back up through center. And rock from side to side a couple times. Then we're gonna kick both legs up into the air. You can take your hands behind your thighs and explore with pointing the toes and then flexing. Okay, from here, start to pull the legs gently apart into a V, making your V just as big as is comfortable. Okay, draw the legs back up in together. We're going to step the left foot down onto the mat. Cross the right foot, or cross the right knee over the left. And then draw the knees into the chest. Okay, again, do some rocking here. And if you'd like to change the stretch a little bit, grab a hold of the opposite shin or ankle or foot and just pull the feet apart from each other. Okay, as you release, set that left foot back down onto the mat. And from here, we're again going to come into a gentle twist, so we're going to let the knees drop down to the left. Okay, be very gentle here. If at any point this feels like too much, feel free to just uncross the knees. Come back into the other gentle twist with the knees just stacked on top of one another. Okay, use your left hand to help draw the knees back up through center. We're going to straighten the legs. Keep the right ankle crossed over the left. Take your arms, reach them behind you. And then start to inch your legs and your arms just gently towards the left. As you inhale, feel the length in your right side body. Okay, come back through center. Take your arms down by your sides. Step your feet apart. Take a couple belly breaths here. Okay, set the right foot down when you're ready. We're going to cross the left knee over this time. Draw them into your chest. And again, you can just stay here. If you want to change up the stretch a little, start to draw the feet apart from each other. Again, whatever feels good for you, do that. Okay, as you release, we'll set the right foot down onto the mat. You can take your arms out to the sides again, palms facing down to help ground and support you as you gently twist the legs towards the right. Okay, and again, check in here if for whatever reason this is too much. Just uncross that top knee. Find your own version of a gentle twist. Come back through center. Use that right hand to pull the knees up. We're going to straighten the legs here, but keep that left foot crossed over the right ankle and then inch them towards the right, along with the arms outstretched behind you. Okay, come back through center. We're going to actually step the right foot down, roll yourself right onto your belly here. Okay, and if you can, drop the forearms down. We'll get a little stretch of the abdomen. Okay, but we really want to protect the low back. So keep the chest kind of as low as you need. Try to keep the chest open. And if you want to deepen the stretch, you can kind of press into your forearms, lift the chest a little further. You can protect the low back by kind of tucking the pelvis. Okay, now we're going to lower the chest. We're going to take the fingertips out to the side so they're stacked beneath our elbows. Then we're going to drop one shoulder towards the mat as we lift the other, and then go the other way. And you can look over the opposite shoulder that's dropping. Just go back and forth. Pause where you need to pause. Maybe as you come to each side, you want to rest your cheek on the mat and just hold. Okay, and when you are ready, plant the palms next to your ribs. We're going to press all the way back to a child's pose. Okay, and I always like to mention that your child's pose can look so many different ways. You can keep the knees together. You can let your head come down and take the arms out behind you, palms facing up. For some of us, that's not going to work because our heads don't quite reach the mat, so it's very uncomfortable. Just an option. You can also take the knees nice and wide, torso between the thighs, and extend the arms out. And again, if your head is not quite reaching the mat wherever you are, please feel free to use your supports, pillows, blankets, to give your head that kind of soft cushion to rest on. Start to walk your hands towards the right. And as you do so, really root into that left hip if it wants to start to lift. Okay, back through center. We're gonna lift the hips up, give the knees a little break, come into a tabletop. And I want you to just explore with a few cat-cow here, or you can maraud around with the hips, whatever feels good for you right now. Okay, when you're ready, just come back through center and we'll sink back into the child's pose. Again, whatever version of that feels best for you, and we'll walk the hands towards the left. This time really rooting the right hip. Okay, back through center. Take a couple deep belly breaths here. Feel your low back expand. Okay, then lift the hips. I want you to make your way onto your left hip here. Okay, we'll find a gentle twist towards the left, squaring the chest. And walk the hands back. We're going to take the right hand kind of towards the ankle. We're going to take the left arm up and over. Okay, and back up. We'll extend both legs out in front, drawing the toes towards the shin. Inhale here to reach up. On your exhale, reach the arms out in front of you and then reach forward. Okay, and just round into it, let your head drop. Okay, slowly uncurl. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale to reach up. And on your exhale, see if you can reach your heart a little further. Okay, vertebrae by vertebrae uncurl. And as you get to the top, roll your shoulders up and down. Do that a couple times. Okay, then we're going to make our way onto the right hip. Okay, square the chest towards the right. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, come back through center. Take the left hand to your ankle, take the right arm, reach it up and over. Okay, release. This time we're going to open the legs up into a V. And I want you to decide how wide your V is today. Find that edge though, where you don't cross that line, especially when we're gonna be here holding. So I want you to just walk the hands forward and then just start to rock them from side to side. So we're just staying up nice and high. You're just gonna walk back and forth.
Been traveling these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from you.
This time as you walk your hands to the right, I want you to plant the right hand and open up with the left. Okay, then slowly switch, walk the hands over. Plant the left hand, reach up with the right. Okay, we're gonna go back and forth a couple more times, and each time you walk across, see if maybe you can lower down a little further each time. Just move at your own pace.
Take me to your river.
Really check in as you move with all the places in your body. You feel these stretches.
Take me to your river. I wanna know. Dip me in your smooth waters. I go in as a man with many crimes. Come up for air as my sins flow down the Jordan. Oh, I wanna go.
As you finished both sides in balance, join me at center and just hold. Can you draw the shoulders away from the ears?
Take me to your river. I wanna know.
Okay, again, we'll walk towards the right, planting the right hand or forearm. Take the left hand to either the hip, because we're gonna hold. I know you're gonna feel that side stretch right here. If you want to take it further, start to reach that arm up, maybe over. Okay, slowly start to square your chest towards the right leg. Okay, hold here.
Lord, please let me know. Take me to your river.
Okay, start to walk the hands through center. Pause here for a couple breaths. If you want to uncurl for a minute, maybe shake out the legs, feel free. But then we'll again walk the hands forward and head off to the left. Bringing the right hand to the hip and maybe just holding. Maybe you want to explore with reaching up or extending over. Okay, then slowly start to square your chest towards that left leg. Okay, back through center. Again, just a couple more breaths here. And slowly uncurl. I want you to come to a comfortable seat. So maybe that's bringing the soles of the feet together. Maybe that's sitting cross-legged. I want you to just roll the shoulders for a few breaths in any which way that feels good. Okay, soften the shoulders. We're going to take the arms, reach them out. Interlace the fingers and just start to do some figure eights. Okay. For any of you who may be working at a desk job with a computer all day, we'll roll out the wrists very gently. You can even pause to just kind of pull the hands from side to side. Okay, now figure eights, can you do the opposite way? Okay, release. I want you to just roll the wrists out one at a time. Okay, then expand the fingers apart from each other, give them a little wiggle, and then make fists, ball up that energy, squeeze a little if you can, and then expand back out. One more time, squeeze, and release. Okay, palms to the knees. Take a look gently over your right shoulder. And we're not craning the neck, just a gentle gaze back through center to the left. And back through center one more time, off to the right. This time we're going to tuck the chin and roll the head to the left. Pause there, and then roll back. Start to go back and forth at your own pace. Okay, bring the head to the center, and whether you are cross-legged or whatever comfortable seat you're in, we're going to take the arms, reach them up, inhale at the top, and then on your exhale, we're just going to walk the fingertips forward and just soften here. Okay, one vertebrae at a time, uncurl. If you are sitting cross-legged like me and it's okay on your knees and hips, we're gonna switch the cross. Find that balance. Okay, we're gonna take the right arm, reach it up, bend at the elbow. You take the left hand to the top. Just gonna hold here. As you release, reach that arm up and then draw it across your chest. As you release, I want you to plant your fingertips just gently behind you. And we're just gonna open the chest here. Draw the shoulder blades together, take your gaze up. Okay, from here, take the left arm, reach it up, bend at the elbow. Okay, then as you release, draw that left arm across your chest. As you release, this time inhale to reach the arms up. And one last time on your exhale, round forward. Okay, uncurl when you're ready, and I just want you to use the rest of this song today to finish up your practice with any other stretch or movement that you need. Close your eyes, just check in with you. What do you need right now? I want you to take a few more moments here and just finish up the movement part of your practice. There is absolutely no rush. Okay, and you're invited to find your stillness again wherever you can maintain it. So if you're comfortable or more comfortable seated today, please, when you're ready, make your way into a comfortable seat. And if lying down is more maintainable for you, then make your way onto your back. Take in some nice deep breaths. Stillness is not something that we want to rush. Even though particularly nearing the end of practice, I know it's easy to want to get into that list of continuing on with the day, what else needs to get done, supper needs to be made, all the things. I know. It's a practice, and we'll have patience with it as we gently guide our minds back here into this moment, into this space that we are all a part of, even from afar. Just bringing awareness to the breath, to the music, as we drop into the body and just let ourselves be for a few more minutes.
Take me away to a different place, to the ocean or to outer space. And all of these complications disappear. And all that is left, all that is left is the peace that I hold here. my eyes. 'Cause all I need at this moment, hey, is a lullaby. Ooh, is a lullaby. Ooh, is a lullaby. And the ocean is where I need to be. And I hope that this song can carry me. And if you like, well, you could come with me. And I will show you everything that you need to see. And so, please, would you please let me close? Oh, let me close my eyes. 'Cause all I need at this moment, hey, is a lullaby. And so please, would you please let me close? Oh, let me close my eyes. 'Cause all I need at this moment, hey, is a lullaby. Ooh, is a lullaby.
Starting to bring some gentle movement back into the body. Starting to take some deep breaths once more. Maybe stretching out or drawing the knees into the belly. When you are ready, rolling onto one side. And then making your way back up to a comfortable seat. You are more than welcome to keep your palms in your lap. If it's in your practice, though, I would invite you to draw them to heart center. Close your eyes. Take a couple more big breaths here. Settle in. And then just repeat that to yourself, that I am grateful for my body and all that it does for me. Okay, my friends. If you'd like to, please turn on your mic. Please turn on your camera. Always optional, but nice to see all of your faces. Thank you so much for joining and for your patience today. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see some of you Monday, and hopefully all of you back Wednesday. Namaste.